Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. Um, I want to just share with you real quick a couple of things I got over the holidays. I got this great little uh, small shovel. This is going to be great. I know a lot of you make comments about me using my hand trowel to do transplanting and digging of things in the yard. And this will be great because it's just a nice size instead of having a big shovel, because some jobs you just don't need a big shovel for. This will do the job nicely. So that's a nice thing you'll see, I'm sure, coming up once the weather improves and I can get out in the yard and do things like this. So just a quick little thing. But the main thing I wanted to share with you was the garden shredder that I got. This is something I've looked at for years, but anyone who's followed my channel for a while knows that I don't really like to spend a lot of money on things. And I just wasn't sure how wonderful it's going to work for the money I'm spending, but I received it as a gift, and I'm excited to get it out of the box and check it out, and I thought I would bring you along so you could see it too. And I'm going to try and get out. It's pretty nice out today, and I have a few little bits of sticks and twigs that maybe could go through this. I'm not sure because it is below freezing, so I'm not sure how well it will work with those. But I thought we'll try and get it put together here, see how that goes, and then I'll try and get it set up outside and give it a try. It's January, or it's December, so like I said, it's pretty frozen out there right now. So if it doesn't work to run anything through it right now, then I will make sure to show you how it works once things have thawed out a little bit. But let's get out of the box and just check it out first of all. So I did cut the box open. And I had pulled out the instructions, started to have a look, and then thought, well, maybe you'd like to see this. So I put them away. So first thing that's in here that you get out by the looks of things is what would be like the collection bin, I guess. So just a big plastic bin. It has handles on the sides. It feels pretty sturdy. And let's see how we work this. I think if I set it on the ground, I'll be able to lift this out. I need 2 people for this. It's packed in here well. It wasn't going to be jiggling around. There's some wheels there. Anything else that'll just pull out. A few more pieces. A tool. That's good. I was wondering if I needed to grab tools, and I didn't do that. Two people to get out of the box would definitely be easier, but it was packed in there tight. There's not a lot of extraneous packing material, which is nice because sometimes you get a lot of foam and plastic and things. This doesn't have so much of that. So let's see what we have here. Bag on. So, I might have to read the instructions here. So that looks like that's probably the stand. I think that probably flips down, and I probably need to do something to put it together. So let me look at the instructions, and we'll figure this thing out. Okay, it says right here, I don't know if you can see that, but warning, you may need assistance to lift the machine out of the box and assemble it. So I guess I should have looked at these a little bit more before I pop them back in the box. But so what I need to do is do this back up here for a minute. It says to put it on a flat surface, so it says to take it and flip it upside down on a flat surface. It's just packaging. And turn these up. Like that. There we go. That out of the way. There's a little pusher, plunger thing that's just zip tied on there. So now I need to take all this stuff out of its packaging. These are the covers for the wheels. And here's the wheels. And then the axle. The axle has all the spacers and washers and nuts already on it, so you know you have them all there. So I assume this just goes on. Okay, so it looks like leave the washer and the little bushing thing in place. Just take the nut off the end. Set those to the side for a minute. That goes in there. That goes in there. It's on right. But I'm wrong. Oh, look at the pictures. It makes more sense. Okay, that makes more sense, just period, because I was like, why are these on the inside? Okay. Put all of this stuff to the side. And then this will probably fit tighter too, which would make more sense. There. Now, let's make sure I have the washer on the right side. Nope. See? I can't remember the instructions. Okay, so there. 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 And these have to go that way first. There. Then your locking nuts go on. I don't know how tight they really need to be. And then your like hubcaps here, your wheel covers. So that just pops on. So just line up, there's little holes and little kind of semicircles, little pegs, little semicircles that just lines up. And should just pop on. Why does that not pop on? There we go. And that's, I think, by the looks of things, the hardest part to putting this together. So now, flip it back over. It says to be careful because it's going to be unbalanced. Doesn't seem that unbalanced to me. And then you need to lift this. Slide that collection bin in there. That's your plunger. If you have things you need to push in there, that's what you use, not your hands, obviously. So that locks the bin in, so it can't come shooting out on you. And let's see. So it's a short cord, so we'll definitely need a good extension cord. And the instructions had all sorts of information about tying this into knots so it didn't come undone. Alright, so this is your on and your off. This is an overload switch, so if you get this plugged up, jammed up, it'll automatically shut the machine off so you don't ruin the motor. So once you've unplugged it and cleared the jam and everything and let it cool down, and then you can push that to get it started again. And this is supposed to unscrew. There we go. It's just a really long screw. Okay, so that unscrews. So you can open this up. If you had an obstruction, of course, you'd have it unplugged and everything. And then you could come in here and clean this out. I'll give you a little look at the blades. There's the blades. There's one there, one there. And they're reversible, so once they get dull, you can take them out and flip them around and go again. So, yeah, I'm interested to check this out and see how it works. So let me take it outside and plug it in, and we'll see if we can get it to go through what I have out there right now. We'll see how it works. Catch you in a few minutes. Okay, so give this a try. I have no idea how this is going to work. Just as a side note, this wasn't like sponsored or anything. This was a legit gift from my husband. So this is a sunflower stalk, and this is one of the reasons I wanted something like this, was for things like larger yard waste, woodier stems, thicker stems and things. So let's see. Seemed to take that no problem, even frozen. Broke it down into nice chunks. Now I don't really want to do the sunflower stalks in the winter because there could be creatures overwintering in there, so best to wait till spring and hopefully they're not too mushy. did say that if you have things that have been, that are really wet or mushy, they might gum it up. They might plug it up, especially if they started to decompose already. Now, I have, this is a stem off of some of the evergreen boughs that I used for decorating, and I'd cut some of the greenery off of this and just had the stem. Let's see, I think this is just pretty much the size it's going to take and no more, so. Should probably have safety goggles on for this. There's bits coming out. Okay, so that came out in some little bit bigger pieces. There's sunflower stalks still in there, but you can see there's some bigger chunks. And that's mostly the stem, but it's blended in there quite well. I don't know if you can see. But it did blend in pretty well. So that'll be nice. I can use that for top dressing on my beds or in my paths, all that kind of stuff, or to break things down for my compost. So with that just very small little test, I'm not going to give it any more. It's cold out for one, and I don't think it's really meant for using on winter frozen things, but I'll dump this out in my compost bin, and then I'll put this away, and I'll look forward to using this in the next gardening season. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.